one of those ones. Oh.
Here we are at Animal Kingdom. Barbie was playing a little Pokemon Go.
Yes. I got some new field research, folks.
We just got here. It's what, about 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
And is it 10? No, almost 11. 10:53. We got a fast pass for Safari. And then we're going on what?
We have Everest after that. Then we have Avatar.
Yay! So this is our last day of this trip. We're leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow night though, like 7 or something. So anyway, today we're going to be at Animal Kingdom, and then later we have after hours at Magic Kingdom. So we'll try and get us some good footage of that. Hopefully it's not going to be super crowded. The last few we've been to have been really good. So anyway,
we have dinner at Yak and Yeti tonight before we head over there.
I think I'll film the whole safari this time, or a lot of it, and then I'll show you guys the safari. I haven't done that in a while. Okay. Barbie's been very enthused today.
I am. I got my Starbucks. We just had breakfast. We are ready to go.
Alright, we'll see you at the safari. Bye.
Amazing adventure through Harambe Wildlife Reserve.
Here we are on the Kilimanjaro Safari.
There to assist you in identifying some of the animals. We're not going to see all of them, but we usually have pretty good luck.
We'll see them all.
Cameras, hey, if you have them, that's great. Hold on to them. I am not permitted to stop and get out of the truck. You see, there's wild animals out there. And I don't do wild animals on the ground. Now, if you drop something, well, I mean, somebody's going to get it for you. Somebody will. That's right, just not Ginny. No. Sorry. Too old, too smart. Alrighty, over here on the right is an okapi. From the back end, the okapi is going to look like a zebra. It's actually the only known living relative of the giraffe. If you look at its head and neck, you will see the resemblance to the giraffe. It's got a great big long tongue, just like the giraffe does. They use that to strip leaves off of branches. Watering holes like the one coming up is a great gathering place for some of the rarest species. Well, for example, the black rhino. Now, sadly, there are less than 5,000 left in the entire world. They're hunted for the horns on their head. The gray animal up here without the horns is a female greater kudu. Now I know that because the boys are the ones with the horns, and their horns can reach 71 inches long. There's also a black and white saddle-billed stork up there. Now there's that black rhino. Whoop, the back end of the black rhino. Oh, there you go. Oh, and there's another one laying here. Wow, that's 2 in one day. I'd buy a lotto ticket if I was you. Well, it's pretty lucky to see one. When you see 2, that's really lucky. There's another greater kudu back there. See it? Way in the back?
Yep.
They look like girls too. I didn't see any horns. Now I do see some bongos up here on the left. Reddish brown, thin white stripes. Now both males and females have horns. The male's horns will be about 3 feet long though. They call them a ghost of the forest because you can see how well they blend in with the background. They're more active at dawn and dusk. Now we're heading towards Safi River. It's our best chance to see some hippos. Hippos at birth weigh about 85 pounds. And a mature male will tip the scales at about 5,000 pounds. Oh, look at the hippo out of the water. Gives you a chance to see how large a hippo really is. See, when they're in the water, I think they look like big old baked potatoes floating around. Boop, boop, boom. And I give you a little, little sound effects while we're out here. Look at the one just laying there, though, huh? Isn't that cool? Well, they flew all the way from Florida, believe it or not, to Africa. They're turkey vultures. It was a long trip. Here's some more rhinos. These are the ones that look like baked potatoes to me. Now the birds on the island are pink-backed pelicans. Their backs will turn pink during the mating season. Looks like we got a couple in this. So maybe some babies. Takes about 30 days for them to hatch. And we're moving around the bend towards a pretty unpredictable bridge. And the reason I bring that up, oh, some more hippos. Wow. Looks like a hippo beach. Ah, Nile crocodiles. So they are ectothermic. What does that mean? Well, they open and close their mouths to regulate their body temperature. They also open and close their mouths to eat. And they look, well, just a bit hungry to me. We're going to move right on up this hill. So we're leaving the forest, entering the savannah, and a entirely different ecosystem with many different animals. Speaking of different, well, just up ahead is an ancient baobab tree. Kind of looks like somebody planted it upside down, but those are the branches, not the roots. Only gets leaves, about 3 months out of the year. So this is the most amazing view of the savannah. Now it's part of the Serengeti grasslands. Stretches for hundreds of miles across East Africa. It acts like the superhighway for millions of migrating animals every year. It really is all part of the wild Africa we're all trying to conserve. As I come down the bottom of the hill here, you'll see some Maasai giraffes. They have a jagged, irregular spot pattern. We also have some Hartman mountain zebras. You can see them kind of hiding in the bushes there. Now, zebra stripes are unique to each animal, just like our fingerprints. With the mountain zebras, though, their stripes don't go all the way under their belly, like most zebras that we're used to seeing. They actually have a white belly. And if you want to know if they're white with black or black with white, all you have to do is look at the end of their nose. Their noses are black, they are black with white stripes. If they're white, well, then they're white with black stripes. The nose knows it all. Now, right over here is some Ankole cattle. They're a sign of wealth in Africa. They're never used for meat. They're a status symbol. The more cattle you own, the wealthier you are. Over here on the left, I think in the cave you might see some wild African dogs. They're also called painted dogs. Now they're more successful at hunting, about 80% more successful than lions are. And you say, well, how can these dogs be better than lions? Well, they're actually more athletic. They can run an animal until it's so exhausted it gives up. Lions don't have that kind of stamina. They don't catch what they're after right away, they go hungry. Now the antelope right here are sable antelope. They're pretty special here. They are the emblem of the reserve. They will purposely lay in a circle so that they can see danger coming at them from any direction. When they have young, they'll put the young in the middle of the circle. Now here's two baby Maasai giraffes. Now most people realize giraffes are the tallest animals in the world. What you might not know is they only sleep 30 minutes a day. Now, the beginning of last year, in January, we had the beginning of a baby boom when it comes to giraffes. We had 5 babies born in the first 6 months of last year. So somebody was very busy. Now right over here on the left are some paddis and eland. Looks like a mama and a baby. A male eland can weigh upwards of 2,000 pounds, as much as one of these giraffes, and grow to be 6 feet at the shoulder. 2 more baby giraffes. There's a better look at the zebras. You can see their white bellies. Stripes are unique to each animal, just like our fingerprints. Now the little guys with the black racing stripe over here on the right are springbok. They will spring into the air to get away from predators. It's called prunking. It'll look like all 4 legs are attached to pogo sticks. And the gray animals laying up on the hill are white-bearded wildebeest, one of Africa's largest migrations. They will migrate sometimes in the millions. The word wildebeest is Afrikaans for wild beast. The Afrikaan people gave them that name because of the menacing look. Male mandrill, and there he is, weighs about 100 pounds. Females weigh only about 30 pounds. Now if he walks away from you, he's got a bright blue, sky blue butt. You say, well, why does he have a blue butt? Well, it's there to kind of, you know, attract the ladies. Guys, you might keep that in mind. I'm just saying. Now we're going to head towards a bridge that's been quite a challenge to get across.
Uh-oh.
So here's my advice. Hang on.
Oh,
I've got my steering wheel to hold on to. You've got each other. Now if you don't have somebody, now's the time to make a new friend.
There we go. Could be it.
Alright, let's see what happens.
This is not good.
Looks like we're gonna make it this trip. Just in case, let's get out of here before something happens. Looks like we've come across some red clay. Elephants will occasionally eat small amounts of this clay. It actually gives them beneficial minerals. Oh, looks like we've got that family of elephants. See what's hanging around, wanting to join. Many times you'll see elephants throwing dirt and mud and sand up on their back. And they do that because they sunburn so easily. That's their way of protecting their skin. Kind of acts like a natural sunscreen for them. Baby elephant out there, sit. A couple of babies, actually.
Adorable.
She could take it home. Oh no, it's too small.
Looks like we've got a flock of greater flamingos. Paleness pink of all flamingos. Coloring comes from the carotene in the brine shrimp that they eat. Now flamingos stand on one leg to conserve energy. A couple of cheetahs up here.
Just laying over there in the corner.
They run about 60 miles an hour for several hundred yards. They're primarily daytime hunters. And they are actually the only large cats that purr, just like a house cat.
Lions up here.
Just up ahead is a rock formation called Kopi. It's a good vantage point for large cats, like this lion. And the females do the majority of the hunting. The male, well, he's kind of like the house husband. Kind of takes care of the family while the girls go out and get them dinner. Little brown antelope right close to the road here are buck-to-buck. Nearly extinct in the wild, even though they're related to the wildebeest. Here's a good look at the... Oh, and look at the rhinos out here. And we do have an active breeding program, which we're really excited over with white rhinos. We have actually 5 females and one, well, I'll call him a lucky male. He's still kind of honing his skills, though. We don't have any babies just yet. He's working on it, though. Oh, look at that face, huh? You just want to go up there and squeeze his cheeks. Oh, you'd probably lose your arm, though. Wouldn't be worth it. But you can just imagine doing it.
Boomba.
There's some warthog burrows here in the hillside. Looks like we've got some warthogs out here. They won't dig their own burrows, but once in a while they'll steal somebody else's. The bottom tusk is the sharpest one. It kind of sharpens when it moves its mouth up and down. Not the top one you have to worry about. It's the bottom one that's razor sharp. That's what they defend themselves with. It's a really good look at all those rhinos. I don't know what happened to the other 2 girls. They must be in a different area of the reserve. Ostrich eggs on the ground, the largest eggs laid by a bird. Now a 200-pound person can stand on an ostrich egg and not break it. That's how tough the shell is. Now it is a desert dwelling antelope, so it'll go a very long time without a drink of water. Gets any moisture it needs from the food that it eats.
Hey guys, we are at our dinner at Yak and Yeti. We got a sweets table here next to the beautiful chandelier.
Yeah. On the 2nd floor.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I ordered chicken lo mein, GJ ordered Korean beef.
And we got an appetizer of pot stickers. So we're excited to try that. We're both trying something new. So we'll let you know how it is. Barbie got a special lemonade.
I did. It's called Shanghai
Playing
lemonade.
Pokemon Go. Can't get enough of it. And I'm right here with my drink.
Oh, and what?
What? No, don't touch it. That's your phone. I have something. What is this? Sprite and
Cherry and limeade.
cherry limeade. Yeah. So anyway, we'll show you a picture of our dinner. We'll let you know how it was. And then after this, we're heading to Magic Kingdom.
After hours.
Yep.
Ice cream. So
Oh, Barbie got a new sweatshirt.
I did.
I like it. It's nice. Okay, see you around like a donut.
fabulous. It was really good. The flavors were amazing. It was very good. I love noodles, so I really enjoyed it. What did you think of yours, CJ?
I loved it. There's my plate. Nothing left. Barbie had a little bit extra. She had a lot of noodles, but mine was excellent. I'm definitely going to get it again. I finally found something that I'm probably going to get every time here. So.
Yeah, it was good.
All right.
We'll definitely come back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Next time we might try a dessert, but this time we're going to after hours, so there's all kinds of ice cream and any popcorn and drinks, so it's going to be too far.
Yep, we're going to be heading there in a few minutes. Okay, see ya.